We hate it. We run from it. We fill every spare moment trying to avoid it. Boredom. It's that uncomfortable, restless feeling when nothing seems interesting, when your mind starts to wander and you reach for your phone again. But what if boredom isn't the enemy? What if it's actually one of the most powerful states your brain can experience? In today's world, we almost never feel bored. We scroll, we stream, we swipe, constantly feeding our brains with stimulation. The moment we feel that tiny gap, waiting in lines, sitting on a bus, lying in bed, we grab a screen. We've built a world where silence feels like a problem that must be fixed. But here's the irony. By escaping boredom, we might be escaping one of our brain's most creative and insightful tools. When you're bored, your brain doesn't actually shut down. In fact, it does something fascinating. It switches from focused attention to what scientists call the default mode network, a network that activates when you're not doing anything in particular. It's the part of the brain responsible for daydreaming, reflection, and imagination. That's when random memories mix with new ideas, when patterns form, and when you suddenly remember something important or come up with a creative solution. It's why so many great ideas happen, not at your desk, but in the shower, or while walking alone, or staring out of a window. In one study, psychologists asked participants to perform a boring task, copying numbers from a phone book. After that, they were asked to come up with creative uses for a plastic cup. The result? The bored participants were significantly more creative than the ones who weren't. Boredom, it turns out, is like a mental itch. It pushes your brain to seek something more interesting. And when the outside world offers nothing new, your brain turns inward, digging into your memories, imagination, and hidden thoughts. That's where creativity begins. But here's the problem. Our modern world rarely gives us the chance to be bored. We've trained ourselves to avoid it. Think about it. How often do you allow your mind to just wander without checking your phone? The moment we feel even a few seconds of stillness, we grab stimulation. And by doing that, we're training our brains to expect constant novelty. Over time, that weakens our ability to focus deeply, to sit with our thoughts, or to explore ideas that take time to unfold. We've become addicted to distraction, and it's costing us creativity, clarity, and peace of mind. But boredom isn't just a lack of fun. It's a signal. It's your brain's way of saying, hey, what you're doing right now isn't meaningful. Let's find something that is. It's like a compass pointing toward growth. It's telling you, you need challenge, you need purpose, you need change. That's why moments of boredom often lead people to start new hobbies, to think about their goals, or to question what really matters. In that sense, boredom is not emptiness. It's the space where discovery begins. So how can we use boredom to our advantage? Step 1, don't escape it immediately. Next time you feel bored, resist the urge to distract yourself. Just sit with it. Notice what your mind does when it has nowhere to go. Step 2, let your thoughts wander. You might be surprised where they lead. Old memories, forgotten ideas, maybe even the seed of a new project. Step 3, make space for boredom. Go for a walk without music. Eat lunch without your phone. Take a few minutes each day to do absolutely nothing. These quiet gaps are not wasted time. They're where your brain processes the chaos of your life and turns it into insight. Some of the world's most creative minds understood this. Steve Jobs once said, "Boredom allows one to indulge in curiosity." Writers, artists, scientists, they all know that when your mind gets quiet, it starts to play. Because creativity doesn't come from constant stimulation. It comes from stillness, from space, from boredom. When you allow your mind to be bored, you give it permission to wander, to connect, to imagine, to create. That's the hidden power. So maybe boredom isn't a curse. Maybe it's a gift we've forgotten how to unwrap. The next time you're stuck in traffic, waiting in line, or staring at the ceiling, don't reach for your phone. Let your mind wander. Let it drift. Because in those quiet, empty moments, your brain might just stumble upon your next great idea. Boredom isn't the end of attention. It's the beginning of imagination.